Hello, my name's Matt Forsyth, and I've built my agency to $10,000 per month, and we're scaling it towards $40,000 per month using strategies like the ones I'm going to share with you today in this video. And when we started, I didn't have a big network, I didn't have crazy resources or some magic shortcut. Just like you, I had to figure it out step by step, but through trial and error, and a lot of it, I found out what works. Now, we've refined this process into a system that is booking us at a 70% success rate on social media, and today I'm going to be sharing 3 techniques we use on Instagram to make that happen. So stick around because, as usual, these techniques stack on each other, and the final one is something I've never shared before. It's something so simple yet so effective, it honestly feels like an unfair advantage. So, without further ado, these are 3 Instagram outreach techniques that book us 10 plus appointments per week. So, let's dive into the 3 crucial techniques that helped us turn Instagram into a lead gen machine. And whether you're new to this or just trying to improve your process, this is going to be a game changer for you. So, as Tony Robbins says, success leaves clues. If you follow a proven process, you'll get proven results. Success isn't random, it's a recipe. These techniques are the clues I have followed to build my success, and now you can use them to build your own. And I'll quickly glance over what you'll learn here. It's going to be the 3 crucial techniques for Instagram cold outreach, how each technique builds on the last for maximum results, and the final technique that I use that is honestly so good, I really didn't feel like sharing it in this video. And by the end of this video, you'll have a full playbook for Instagram outreach that books appointments like clockwork. And trust me, the last technique, it's going to be worth the wait. And as a little bonus here, there's going to be a tip at the end for you guys as well. So stick around for that. So technique number 1 is going to be finding the right leads. You got to start at the beginning, right? First, search business suffixes, media for marketing. It could be consulting for consultants. In the next slide, I'll cover this, so it creates a little more clarity for you. Number 2 is a fairly new method that we are testing, which is bringing us pretty promising results so far, which is exploring niche meme accounts. And from there, you can dig into their followers or likes to find the most engaged ones. And number 3, finally, use Instagram's suggested accounts feature to find similar prospects. So once you have enough data, you've reached out to enough prospects, and you figure out which ones are responding the best, just click on their profile to find accounts that are similar to theirs. So this is basically, if any of you have tried email marketing or Facebook advertising, think of this as a hillbilly lookalike audience. And here's exactly what these methods look like in action. Whether it's finding the suffixes, on the left-hand side there, just searching media, you'll find marketing agency accounts, such as our own, Volente. Using the meme account strategy, where you just find the meme account and you head right into their followers there. And then the suggested feature right at the end, where you can click on suggested and look through there. So these are the tools that make targeting outreach super simple. When you speak to everyone, you speak to no one. It's a quote from Alex Hormozy. Look, targeting isn't optional. It's absolutely foundational. I say this all the time when I talk about email marketing. If you just blow your copy to a bunch of random prospects, you're probably going to get 0 results. At the very least, you're going to be wasting your money. So when you know your audience, everything else is going to get a ton easier. Technique number 2 is going to be the first message. This is the first point of contact with a prospect, and it's important to quickly note steps for better deliverability, which is follow the account before messaging them. It's just going to grab their attention. So in the first message, you'll want to use the non-intrusive approach with a pre-qualifying question. This is something I often preach. This works fantastic for email marketing. Honestly, it works for any form of sales and marketing. So an example of a question here is, are you able to take on more clients right now? This is something that my sales agency uses because, quite frankly, this is a genuine question that I want to ask them, because if they can't take on more jobs right now, then my services aren't going to be beneficial for them. Secondly, first impressions matter so much, especially on Instagram. So keep it personal, keep it simple, and always lead with curiosity. Create an open loop so it prompts them to want to answer. And whenever possible, try to add customizations. This could be their name, it could be the city, stuff like that. And a little pro tip here for you: break messages into multiple parts to avoid looking like a bot. It's something so simple that helps out a ton. So here's what our DMs look like when we use this technique, and it's all about creating a genuine connection. As you can see here, we start off with our pre-qualifying question, we keep it short and concise, and whenever possible, we're breaking stuff up into multiple parts. And you can just check out what these results bring with technique number 2. In short, this is why non-intrusive works. You're going to get higher open rates, and you're going to get significantly better reply rates. And that's just because it creates genuine engagement leading to booked calls. So to put simply, when you ask the right questions, people respond. It's a crazy concept, absolutely works. All right, third and final technique is audio messages. So why would you use audio messages? Seems like it might be a little more work, might not be worth it. But look, reality of the matter, it humanizes you, it shows you're not a bot. It's gonna allow you to build rapport quickly with humor and tonality. Overall, it's just gonna increase trust, making prospects more likely to share their information with you. If you're wondering what the framework looks like on what you actually say in this audio message, mine is super simple. I start by introducing myself, I crack a light joke, and I gauge their interest and ask if they might be interested in a quick 5-minute call. Pro tip: if you got ghosted, send a meme. It's funny, it stands out, and from my experience, it normally reignites 30 to 40% of conversations. I'll have an example in the next slide there, but if you can take one thing away from this, audio messages are going to be your secret weapon. They show you're real, and that makes all the difference. Here's an example of a meme that you could send. This is one that I've used personally. I've sent this out to hundreds of prospects, and it works. So people don't buy from businesses, they buy from people they trust. This is a quote from Zig Ziglar. Our boy Zig is right. Trust isn't optional, it is the currency of good outreach. And trust starts with showing you are human. People respond best to humans, not bots. It's the reason that so many people are using personal brands nowadays. It's because it's humanizing, and people respond better to people than businesses. And quick bonus tip in here for you guys: polish your profile, post regularly, keep your account active, use story highlights whenever possible to showcase your lifestyle, results, just proof. Document your processes in your posts so prospects know exactly what you're about. And this is just an example on the left-hand side of what my profile looks like. So when your profile reflects value and authenticity, you've already won half the battle. So to quickly recap, this is what we covered. Target the right leads using Instagram tools, use a non-intrusive multi-step messaging approach, and follow up with audio messages and memes whenever possible to reduce resistance. So if this video's helped you, give it a like. It only takes a second and it lets me know to make more content like this. And as always, I'm rooting for you. Catch you at the top. Peace.